Alright guys, so today we're taking a look at another camera control case, but lately this company's decision processes and thoughts have been kind of making me question what's the point and why are they doing this? And today we are looking at the Ultra Hybrid T Kronos C11 version from Spigen. Now, the price on this case is $29.99. All links are down in the description below for you guys to check out for yourselves. So, taking a look at the packaging, very simple classic Spigen packaging. You get the logo, picture of the case here, and on the back you get a little more information there in whatever languages that it comes in. So, just getting it out of the box here, you guys know this presentation already. I don't have to spend too much time on it. You get this plastic sleeve, and you get your case. So, starting off with the back, the design of this case is very nice. I'm somebody who loves watches. I love a nice classic timepiece, and this case definitely kind of brings the essence of that. But again, I don't really understand the choices that Spigen is making, and we'll talk about that very shortly. So, on the back, you do get kind of like a Kronos movement. You get, it looks like a watch movement on here. Looks very nice. I do wish this big C11 wasn't here. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of it. I'm not a huge fan of the way that that looks, but that's pretty much besides the point. I would like to see that gone. And of course, you are getting a polycarbonate back. This back here is textured, so all of these you do feel the different texture on here, so that is nice to see. Of course, you get your camera ring right there, that is TPU, and the sides of this case are TPU as well. Now, you are going to get these three little legs right here that will help from the back of the case being scratched up. Going around the inside, of course, you get your MagSafe and alignment magnet there, and the rest of it, you get that polycarbonate with TPU material going all the way around the sides, and those little air pockets right there, the air cushion technology from Spigen on all four corners. Let me see if I can get that to focus on that right there and here. So you do get a little more protection on all four corners. Now let's go ahead and weigh this thing, see how much it weighs and how thick it is, and we'll compare it really quickly to the other Ultra Hybrid Ts that I have right now. So going off with the Kronos, we're looking at 41 grams. Let's bring over the Black Frosted, also 41, and just for fun, the clear, it is 40. Yeah, 40. So these two are going to be 41. This one is going to be 40. And let's go ahead from front to back. We'll measure the thickness, 11.3. I don't know why that's blinking. 11.3. And they're all the same thickness for the most part, 11.3. Now, I think this is about a die. I don't know why it's blinking. That's weird, but whatever. So, yeah, pretty much the thicknesses of all of their Ultra Hybrid Ts. This is another Ultra Hybrid T. It's all the same thing. Now, the only thing is that if you go on Spigen's website, it doesn't say anything about Ultra Hybrid T for the Kronos version. It just says like C11 Chronos along with some of their other protective cases. And then when you scroll down, there's like the clear cases where you finally see the Ultra Hybrid S, and the Ultra Hybrid T, which is the camera control button version. But I don't really understand their branding, their naming for all these things, but I guess it's not up to me to understand it. But this is an Ultra Hybrid T case, so you know what to expect with that. I'm not going to go into crazy details with all of this. We'll just go ahead, talk about it. Let's go ahead and bring over the Natural Titanium 16 Pro Max, and we'll put it in here, see how it fits. Very similar fit to all of the other Spigen cases. If you guys look, the buttons are the same. Everything is the same. I'm not going to go into, like I said, too much detail here. If you guys want to see my original review for the Spigen Ultra Hybrid T, I'll leave that over here at the end of this video. I go into full detail there with all the MagSafe tests and all of that. This one's just kind of more of a little bit of an update video, and I did want to just give some of my thoughts. So let's just, again, same fit all the way around, nothing crazy. And let's just check out that camera control button. I know you guys all want to see that. Let's see. Very classic Spigen camera control button. Works amazingly as per usual with all of the Ultra Hybrid Ts. There we go. Go ahead and show you guys that picture we took. Everything is good to go. Now let me talk about some of my gripes with just kind of Spigen in general, but especially with like the Ultra Hybrid T, right? So that's the case that they have with the camera control button. Besides the Tough Armor T, which I did make a review on that case, I'll leave that video right here at the end of this one. That way you guys can check that out if you want to. But Spigen, I don't really understand why there's so many different models of the same case going all around. I get you want to create more colors and stuff. I like a black frosted. I like the white frosted, all these different colors. But they release a whole bunch of colors for the Ultra Hybrid, but they don't make it in the T version. Yet when they make these different colors and these different designs for the Ultra Hybrid T, it's just kind of doesn't make much sense, because I would rather Spigen focus on that core few colors or whatever, maybe make some more colors, but give people what they want. So here's a few things that I want to see with the Spigen Ultra Hybrid T after multiple versions have come across my desk, so to speak, my studio. So first and foremost, I would really like to see a clear case that doesn't yellow, right? The Spigen Ultra Hybrid T, it's going to yellow eventually. The TPU around it, the back, it will yellow. I would love to see them make a design that's not going to yellow. That's number one. Number two, I would love to see a frosted Spigen Ultra Hybrid T. Not just a black frosted, but a clear frosted one that has a frosted back, frosted sides all the way around. I think that would look really, really good. And it's also not going to yellow because it's frosted. So that would be excellent to see. I would also like to see the black frosted have real black sides. These ones may end up getting some discoloration. Now, I have not had any. You guys can see right here, no discoloration on this case. But I would really like to see that be added so that way it's just like last year where it was a real black frosted case. I absolutely loved last year's black frosted. I think they can go back and make that design for this year's, and it would be much, much better. Another thing, I would love to see some added grip. Let's go back to the Kronos because this is why you guys are here, right? Let's go here. I would love to see some added grip around the sides. Now, these are TPU, they're soft, so they would, you know, they're not the slipperiest thing, but some added little ridges or something like that, some spikes, whatever, to make it a little bit more grippy. I think that would be really, really good with this case. It would add that extra grip, that extra comfort of holding it, and I think that that would elevate this case even more. And not just the Kronos, of course, all the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Ts. So I definitely would like to see that. It would add a little bit more protection just being in your hand because it wouldn't be as slippery. And finally, I would just like to see a little bit of a tighter fit. Now, the fit on here is not bad by any means, but it's definitely not the best TPU fit that I've ever experienced. I would really like to see that be a little bit tighter on the bottom, the top. The camera control button is pretty good. Everything is great with that. No complaints whatsoever about the camera control button or the area, but just make it a little bit tighter, and I think that would make the case even better, and this would be a higher case on a top 10 list, for example, if you added some grip, made a few extra different colors. Why don't you make one for the rose gold or the desert titanium iPhone? Make one for the natural titanium, that like slightly gray. Make it in a clear, make it in a frosted. All of which make it an Ultra Hybrid T. Instead of making all of these designs, which I appreciate the effort, trying to stand out and all that between the Neo one, the Zero one, this one, all these different cases, that's cool. I appreciate it, but get back to the core, in my opinion. Get back to the core, make those cases, perfect those, so that way everybody's happy with the fit, with the grip, with how it looks, so that way it doesn't yellow. People love Spigen cases, but one of the biggest complaints about Spigen's clear case is that, listen, if you use it every day, it's gonna yellow. So I would just like to see those few items fixed. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below, because for me, that's just kind of one of those things that I would really like. I think we should get back to the core, fix all that, perfect those, and then start branching out. But before you start branching out, you got to focus on those core few, the ones that people know, the ones that people love. So that's pretty much my thoughts on the Kronos C11 case. It's a really cool looking case, especially for somebody like me who loves watches. I loved seeing this. As soon as they released it, I went out, I bought it. I really liked the design. But do I recommend the Spigen Kronos C11? Yeah, I mean, it's a Spigen Ultra Hybrid T case at the end of the day. Great camera control, great MagSafe, which let's take a look at that MagSafe one time real quick, just with this MagSafe stand here. Yeah, I mean, great MagSafe as per usual with Spigen. I just would like to see those few changes. But otherwise, yeah, I recommend it. But let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comments below. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That allows me to make these videos consistently for you guys. And if you want to see my full review of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid T, I'll leave that video right there. If you guys want to see my review of the Spigen Tough Armor T, I'll leave that video right there.